A lot of people live their lives in fear. They let fear hold them back from what they want to do, but a wise man once said, "Fear is false evidence appearing real." This reminds me of a story of a young boy named Eli. Every day Eli walked home from school where one of the neighbors had a pit bull. Eli was terrified of dogs, and every day the pit bull would bark and chase Eli down the street. Even on days where he thought the dog was tied up safely, the dog would just come out of nowhere and run after Eli, chasing him to his heels. Eli had no other choice but to take this route home, so one day he said enough is enough. When he got to the neighborhood where the dog was, he picked up a good-sized rock and walked along waiting for the pit bull to come chasing after him. Like clockwork, the dog started barking and racing after Eli, but this time Eli stood his ground. As the dog got closer, Eli cocked his hand back about to fling the rock when he noticed something. The dog had no teeth. Eli took a second look as the dog was barking at him and realized that the dog could do him no harm. Eli started laughing loudly to himself and thought of all the times he ran scared for no reason at all. The dog wasn't even capable of hurting him. The dog continued barking, so Eli yelled back at the dog, "Be quiet, you fool," and chased it back to where he came from. He then raced back home laughing to himself for all the times he had gotten scared for no reason at all. Eli dreaded the walk home from school for all this time when he had nothing to worry about in the first place. I believe this happens to all of us. We go through life running scared from things that can do us no harm. We are brilliant enough to scare ourselves to death. We let fear paralyze us and control our lives. We fear what people will think about us. We fear failure. We fear change and getting out of our comfort zones. But fear is just false evidence appearing real. So think to yourself, what are some of the things that's keeping you from living your dreams? That's keeping you from doing what you want to do? You can either run from your fear and go back to your comfort zone, or you can face your fear and break through to a life of new opportunities. Now, there are times where fear is legitimate. There are times where you should proceed with caution. You cannot go through life without feeling fear. But there is a difference between being stunned by fear. There is a difference between having fear and fear having you. Your greatest self lies on the other side of the things you fear to do. I hope this message can help you or someone you love. This is the Prosperity Code, wishing you a blessed day.